This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now then, if you saw yesterday's video, you'll know that I ordered a new guitar. I was kind of gassing for a semi-acoustic thin-line twin humbucker Telecaster, and the choice that I had was between a Squier classic vibe 70s thin-line tele or one of these, a vintage V72H. And I genuinely couldn't decide which one to go for, so as you probably saw in the video, I flipped a coin. So here we are, it's now the day after. Knife, box, you know what comes next.
Go on, lad, way ahead.
Right then, here we are, it's out the box. All I've done is tune it, and therefore I don't really know what I'm going to be saying in this video, because I don't know what first impressions I'm going to have of the guitar. I'm going to be forming them as I'm speaking to you now. Basically, as you can see, it's, well, I told you what it was earlier, like a twin humbucker thin line Telecaster kind of thing. I'll put all the specs in the, or a link to the specs at least, in the description, but you know, it's all Wilkinson hardware. You've got maple neck with, I believe the fretboard is made of something called lignum rosa, which I don't know, I'm not the timber expert. Is that some kind of rosewood? I'm sure someone will tell me. Alder body, chambered Wilkinson pickups, etc, etc. Straight out of the box, it's a very comfortable guitar to play. There's nothing I would change about this setup. The action, let me grab a ruler here, measure the action on the bass string at the 12th fret. That is just a hair. Just a hair below 2 millimeters. I would say it's probably 1 3/4 millimeters. You could probably get it down a bit lower, but for an out of the box setup on a budget guitar, I paid more than this for more expensive guitars and not got a setup this good. Just had a little bit of a noodle around with it as I was tuning up, and I'm not noticing any you know, kind of sharp fret ends or anything. No, certainly no fret buzz or anything that I've discovered yet, but then again, I've not really been looking for it. The fretboard does feel a bit dry. It's probably going to need a touch of the old medicine, Dr. Duck's Axe Wax. I'll probably fling some of that on it later. What features have we got? Well, pair of humbuckers, straight up, easy switching, three-way selector, volume tone, no fancy single coil switching or anything like that. It's just, you know, straight up, no chaser really. I'm recording a few examples as we go along here. I'm plugged into the little laptop that's over there by my side there, and it's going via the Sonicake Twiggy Blues into that laptop. At the moment, I've got quite a kind of grunty sound set up on the Sonicake, so if I just kind of do this, you'll know what I mean. Now, one thing that I really do like a guitar to do is to clean up from the volume control, so let's see if that works. So I'm just... Yep. It's cleaning up and it's not turning to a sea of mud, which is, you know... well, I appreciate the fact that somebody's taken the time probably to fit a treble bleed on this, or I don't know if they have or they haven't. I'm assuming they have if I'm not getting that whole muddiness kind of thing. It's a fun little guitar to play, this. I'm on the neck pickup there. Let's go to you know, the middle setting. let's kind of wind it on a bit and see what sort of noises it makes when you've got a little bit more grunt going on. So maybe, I don't know, let's go for... bridge pickup. So for those kind of classic rock tones, you know, it's perhaps a little bit on the bright side. Perhaps, I don't know, I'm not really giving it a fair shout here, am I? Because I'm just plugged into the Sonicake. We'll know more when I get it through bias amp or something like that, or guitar rig. So yeah, nice, low, comfortable action. Could be a bit lower, but it's, you know, it's certainly in the happy zone at the moment. Volume control seems to, you know, work rather than just being an on-off switch. You know, sort of full volume or mud. Here we go again. There's sort of full volume. Clean it up. I mean, it's a warm sound when you roll back the volume, but it doesn't sound like it's being played in the next room with a big thick army blanket over the amp, which is quite often what happens on a lot of guitars when you wind back the volume control. I'm thinking of that vintage V100 that I had in here a few weeks ago. You know, great sound when everything's up on 10, but wind it back a bit and it's suddenly, as I say, you're in muffled territory. So let's just turn the drive off on the Sonicake and just let's hear the clean sound. I've just got a little bit of compression, slap back and reverb on this. I'll turn those off in a minute so you can hear it naked. So here we go. You know, that's it. That's a nice clean sound. Let's just turn the compression off first of all on the Sonicake. So we've just got literally a tiny bit of delay and reverb like this. You can hear there's, you know, very subtle. Neck pickup. It's a lovely neck pickup sound. It's got that neck pickup sort of plumminess, but you know, it's got that brightness that you get, I suppose, from any Telecaster style guitar, especially one that's, you know, partially made of fresh air. Let's go to the bridge pickup here. Again, there's a brightness there that's quite pleasing, really. You can tell you're listening to a guitar that's got a humbucker installed, or humbuckers installed, but it's not, you know, kind of just this big dominating sound. I can hear that this sound, providing it translates well into, you know, using some decent plugins to generate the tone. I can hear how this sound would, you know, sit in a mix particularly well. Let's turn all of the effects off altogether. Yeah, you've definitely got an element of that kind of Telecaster snap there, haven't you? Middle position. neck. Yeah, I mean, even on the most unforgiving of settings where there's no delay or reverb or anything to hide behind, it's it's a pleasing sound. I'm just putting everything back on there, so we're back onto the the grunty amp setting and the compression and everything, and let's just and of course you'd have to be a complete and utter spanner to take a guitar like this and throw a load of tube screamer gain on it. But fortunately I am a complete and utter spanner. Let's chuck the tube screamer on, see what that does to the tone. Yeah, that'd be really fun for sort of, animated, kind of high gain, high octane, bluesy hijinks. Yeah, I'm liking this guitar. It has to be said. Of course, there is always going to be the inevitable comparison or, kind of shadow in my mind of what it's going to sound like next to Blondie back there, the signature guitar, but it's not really fair. You're not comparing like with like. This is a 300 quid guitar, that's a 1300 quid guitar, but it is acquitting itself very, very well. So there you go, first impressions of the vintage V72H thin line Telecaster twin humbucker style guitar. I'm impressed with it, and I'm going to put together a piece of music. Excuse me. Already I'm impressed with it. I'm going to put together a piece of music showcasing what this guitar sounds like under slightly more favourable conditions, better tones generated for it and stuff, and we'll see how it fares after that. And that's pretty much it for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video and found it informative, useful, and perhaps a little bit entertaining. That is, after all, the point of doing these kind of things. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not give me a like while you're at it? Don't forget about the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time, where we talk about guitars and music and drink beer and have a fine old time for an hour or so. What a fantastic way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.